On this particular day, I decided I'm going to do the funny. And what is the funny? Leona Jungle, of course. What does Leona Jungle do? Gank. What do junglers do? Gank. Clearly, it must be overpowered. So here we go. What is this? What is this skin called? We'll never know. Barbecue Leona or something like that. Anyway. The clears might not be satisfactory, but you can see the enemy team pinging Leona with Smite. What is this? Leona Jungle new meta? Of course. Of course. I've actually been doing this for years. Not that it got any more viable. In fact, it got progressively less viable with time as jungle items changed. No Trailblazer, no Spirit Stone, no... it's not good, okay? But it's funny. We're actually running Press the Attack, I think, yeah. Because, as people know, mostly for clearing wards, Leona can do an auto-attack, Q, auto-attack, very rapidly. Because her Q is like an auto-reset, but it's also not in the sense that it doesn't, like, you can auto straight after. I don't know why Leona uniquely can do that. Sometimes it works. Actually, does it still work? Probably, I hope so. Let's look at the gank that we do. So we've got the Grave stacking top, and Akali kills the Shen, who's overcommitting. You can see that magnet. We're doing auto Q, auto. There it is. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know. Something weird with execution. Anyway, point is, she can get Press the Attack off instantly, and this will actually extend to Blade of the Ruined King, which you might see in the thumbnail. Fun fact is, one of the first times I started playing around with Leona Jungle, although I probably did it at least once for a bit of a meme, I saw back on the old League forums, when people used to post like their match history on the old League client, someone posted, because people didn't really care about rank as much on the forums back then. Now everything's about rank. They posted like a match history page full, which was like 5 games at the time, of Leona Jungle wins with Blade of the Ruined King as a core item. I thought it was funny. Now, I heard the team might be coming, so I decided to stay. As you can see, Syndra as Dev, she got priority as fuck. But she's like, help me! No, that's our Ashe. No, it's a Syndra, because she was like, oh, but the Aurelia! Whereas I'm getting attacked and laughing at Graves' puny shotgun, as it does absolutely no damage. Comes for a bit of a chase. Syndra comes with no mana, but that's okay, because Flash E, auto Q auto, press the attack, Leona. Overpowered, but Graves must call us an idiot, for he's 0-2. And as you can see, they have a way with words. Off we go to pretend to clear. Currently we've got Boots and a Ruby Crystal. The second Ruby Crystal doesn't really help us, whereas the Boots really does. Leona's usually tanky enough to not die when she's ganking, unlike someone like Fresh. So you don't need the Aftershock. It definitely was on my consideration though. As, you know, a slightly useful rune. Press the Attack is kind of really committing to the funny here. Anyway, we bought our license to jungle, known as Bami Cinder. It's going to let us do the AoE camps at more of a slug's pace rather than a snail's pace. Don't know how different that would be. Enemy decides to get one hit. Auto Q auto. That's what Leona do. And we're going to walk away and then come back. We're going to really camp, but we'll recall a little bit here and there. Do our Krugs. Now we got our Bami Cinder. That is a viable option. Little E here. So it's her passive, okay? Leona's passive applies sunlight to enemies, enemy champions, or enemies actually. And allies can proc the sunlight for extra bonus damage. Leona cannot proc it herself, however, which is a little sad. She temporarily had this kind of on-hit effect on her ultimate, which charged her sword for free attacks, but it looks like they got rid of that a while ago. Unlike Janna back in the day. Anyway, we focused 2 targets here. I was focusing the Fiddle. But Pyke gets both kills, giving us... Wait, where is my cut? Oh, there it is. A very nice and balanced champion. Pyke, excellent champion design. Here we go, going straight for the Sunfire, because we want to be tanky, and we want to have all of our... Now, I'm actually looking somewhere else. I didn't even realize Graves trying to kill me. We're going to do also Q auto. We're going to smite the blue buff, and we're going to keep him here for a little bit. Kind of playing around with him. And now the Shen teleport's coming in. We know what Shen wants to do off of an ultimate. He's a little slow with it. That's okay. Anyway, with Akali here, we can do a little of our own burst to assist hers. And get ready to chase the Shen here. We're kind of just walking and hoping for the best. We do get the E through. I'm surprised that's stunned, actually. We could have got him. could have got him if at least I thought so in this game, in this moment. I thought I could have just walked up a little more if I wasn't scared of the tower. I wasn't even tanking it. Could have probably gotten it. Anyway, we're going to clear a little more. Try and farm up that Sunfire. And of course, look for gank opportunities. Because that's what we do as Leona jungle. The enemy team has already engaged. Fiddlesticks' ultimate. Has used ultimate, rather. Probably coming in after the fact, but I've already used my cooldown, so it's not too good. And not going to get that cannon. Classic. Stay around for the XP, though. And of course, whatever CS we're allowed to get. That is once again going to form our Sunfire. Going to go around again, because the enemy's a little bit aggressive. And Pyke has that move speed, he'll be fine. Walk in. We don't get to stun on Ezreal, but we're going to try and chain stun this boy. We ultimate, and he gets kind of knocked out of it, which is going to give him, you know, the opportunity to use Drain. I'm out of mana now, and I definitely have money for the Sunfire. We're going to go get that. Right, that's much more damage now for the jungle clearing, especially. As you can see, 150% against jungle monsters. So we can finally clear the jungle kind of normally. We're still behind on farm with the Graves, but he's 0-4. We've been helping team. We're actually being useful. It's a good day. Leona is a great tank, and kind of like some other champs, she's kind of an old design like Blitzcrank, and I guess even Nautilus at this point, who weren't released necessarily as supports, and were more just kind of generic tanks that could go anywhere, because Riot really didn't make you play anyone anywhere back in the day. Then again, they wanted Seraphine to be a mid laner, and now she's a bot laner after being a support for like a year. Yeah, who knows. Take out this ward. Check out Rift Herald. After the crab, of course. Akali coming down to help, because I wouldn't do enough damage on my own, even with the Sunfire. So that's going to help out. We take that. We see Aurelia just kind of backing off. You can see the temptation for the flash. There's the Shen. We're going to chain stun her. Not get her in time for the Shen, but that's okay, because he's not going to be able to do anything. Okay. Now, with the top laner who's been freed from their top lane, they did it themselves, by the way. 5-0, well done. We can hit up the bot lane with the Rift Herald. Just to claim this tower. And the champions, if they're foolish enough to stay, Fiddlesticks is going to go ahead and ult for, I'm assuming, to try and save the tower. Ezreal's going to walk up as well for some reason. And we're just going to be able to chase him down. If the enemy jungler didn't arrive and threaten our low HPs here, that's okay. We're just going to walk back, defend our team, make sure we're fine. That's also a much more priority pick around this timing because Dragon is up. We can go ahead and take the enemy jungler, even if he is, you know, a bit behind. He's actually on equal items with me because he has that extra CS and I've already got assists. That's okay because the gold's going to everyone else. They're kicking ass. The Syndra's bought on Medjai's, for God's sake. It's a good game. 18-4. And all I'm saying is most games get blamed on the jungler. So clearly, Leona jungle overpowered. This is clearly a really short replay. We don't have to bump it up to 8 minutes or 10 minutes because this is a second channel. We don't have monetization. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, by the way, if you are watching these. It does help out. It really does help out. And thank you to everyone who did subscribe coming from the first channel. Need to shout out in a video. Hopefully we can get this to that 1K mark at least. Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, I'm aware I haven't uploaded in over a week, and it is eating me up inside. I really need to do it, but I keep going between these two video ideas. One of them has to be released earlier, and I've gone over the script about 7 times now. Hopefully soon. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.